Nowadays we have a lot of tools that we can use, like YouTube, like blogs, like books, e-books, whatever you want. So I wonder why do we need to really go for a therapist, spend a lot of time and money to meet someone, sometimes a stranger at the beginning, and trust the person? Why isn't it enough for us to read Lowen's books or some other books and do exercise, which is also available on YouTube? Why do you think it is important to make this additional effort to meet a human being instead of all the other tools?
Yeah, we as humans, we have a lot of capacity. Also, we can imagine a lot of things and then we get feelings. So this is a capacity of our brain. But the imprinting of all the experience we had is in our body. And to come closer to the body, not with the language, with words, is really, we need another person who leads us or gives also the energy field, like we had it in the beginning as a baby. So we are in a field of energy that comes from the therapist, and he's holding this energy. He is accepting us. He's with us. So there is much more energy than only ours. And with this feeling that someone is looking at you, is with you, you feel it in your body, you feel it in your skin, you feel it, and that activates other levels and chemistry systems in your body. You know, the oxytocin is not coming from a book. The oxytocin is one of the most important things that helps us to fall in love with someone, is coming by looking, that you get really the look of a human person, yeah, of a human being, not with a book or TV or something like this. You really need the look of a person. And that creates a stimulation that is never ever bringing a book. So we need that. And especially when we want to go to old patterns that is imprinted in our body, we cannot do it with the consciousness. You cannot say, I stop breathing because I decided this, and you stop and don't breathe. No, the body will do it when he wants to live. So whatever you decide, you need the body. That is a deeper level of working. And this we use in the work. It's not only we use the consciousness and our will, yeah, we really use skills to go in the body, to do the exercise, and you need someone who's with you, looking at you. How is the color of your skin now, your arms? You know, you can say, I'm fine, everything is okay, but you're totally stuck, you know, you're like, I'm fine, but you cannot move anything, you know, but you feel fine. Yeah, you can say this to yourself. So you need another person to say, wow, when I see you, I feel stuck. Come on, how do you feel there? It touches you. We do exercise. So with this feedback, with this responding, yeah, you get information and a flow that helps you to go or to release and to be you, yeah, which you never get alone. When we are alone, we stay like in a pattern. You cannot change alone. Yeah, God can do that. Yeah? He can come and say, okay, I need you change. Yeah, it's like shock. Yeah, but when we want to do it on our own, we need someone to learn different things. How we did it as a child. Everything we learned from the other person around us. How we are thinking, how we are moving, what we are doing, where we have the interest. We all learned that from another human being. To speak, to stand up, to run. We need others for this.
For me, it was a bit rhetoric question, to be honest, because I read a lot of books and I see the huge difference when I work with you. When I am in a group of people during like process group or workshops, it's totally different experience than just reading a book and thinking about it instead of experiencing with other people.
Yeah, you can think, oh, I can breathe very well, you know, and then we do the breathing, like holding the breathing, and suddenly you feel, oh, it's difficult for me, or I like more breathing out than breathing in. This is you check with yourself, you really stay open with the awareness and say, how is it in me? I really want to find how it is in me, and then you feel, wow, now it is flowing, or there I'm stuck. I never thought about this, or that there are movements you haven't expressed before. Yeah.
And my experience is also that the presence of another person, therapist or group members, they really open the opportunity to experience some things which you cannot experience just reading a book or just thinking about
Yeah,
issues.
you know, we also know it from driving a car. You know, the people are in the car and they feel protected and sure, so they also go with the nose and so. So you behave like no one can touch you, but in the moment you open the door and another person sits next to you, you will not do this. Yeah? You will change with your behavior, with your patterns, what you will do, you know. That has such a strong effect, in a good and in a bad way. Yeah, you can become totally stuck with a person that is very authority next to you, or with a loving person. You know, you could relax and you could feel more yourself when there's a person who accepts you next to you. So it has the strongest effect on us. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.